Hi, welcome to Millennial Nation. This is our first video today. You're watching it, and we are so excited to get started on this. We want people, millennials specifically, around the nation to come here for motivation, entrepreneur, career, political issues, fitness, health, everything. We're going to go over everything, even local news, even up-to-date news, big topics, things that we want to talk about that is just interesting and fun. We want to make it fun. You're not going to listen unless it's fun, right? So today our whole topic is to let you know about us. What are we going to do for you, and how are we qualified to tell you the information that we want to give you? So, and not to say that we're the best at it, but we want to make it fun, we want to give you motivation, and we want to make it the best possible place to come to for millennials. So,
and we want to learn with you.
Right. Without further ado, I'm going to get started with who I am. My name is Matthew Leemaster. I am right now a building automation programmer. I've been doing it a couple years. And to get started from way back when I was 13, 14 years old, I've worked with my hands my entire life. Even though today I still do that in a halfway mode, I do work with my hands a lot even today. And so just to get to know me a little bit better, I am 26 years old, and I've been working at this company for a couple years now. I've grown myself from all the way becoming a mover from where I started, a mover. Believe it, I used to pick up furniture desks, cubicles, stuff that was just terrible on your body. But I worked through it, I worked myself up, had a great attitude while I was doing it, and it made my life better. I made my life better. So, and then I moved into kind of IT things, running cable, and became a team leader, and then I got this job back in with HVAC, heating and cooling. But anyway, that's a little drift of what I am. I guess I'm going to hand it over to Mike, and he'll tell you a little bit about himself.
I'm Mike German. Right now I'm an operations manager for a shipping company. Love the industry. I started when I was about 13 years old, entrepreneurship. Ran a landscape company, had a bunch of friends come in and do it. We helped my father doing the office moving. Also, owned a restaurant for about 5 to 6 years. Restaurants, food trucks, stuff like that. We did barbecue competitions all around the state of Maryland. We did a few in PA, Delaware, stuff like that. I started where Matt was also, worked my way up from unloading trucks of furniture to now help managing a $3-4 million company. Love learning about entrepreneurship, fitness, all the stuff we're going to go over with this. Hopefully we can teach all you guys how to, come from not knowing what you want to do to actually jumping up, saying, okay, I have an idea, even if that idea doesn't work, you can move forward to something else. The restaurant I thought was dead end. I would be there for a while. It was fun, loved it. The location, a few other items just didn't work out for us. Probably looking to get back into it, help my father out if he wants to do it. But just mostly millennials that need help is what we're going to shoot for to help.
Yeah, motivation is the number one thing here. We want you to be confident as well. Confidence is the number one thing. And second behind that is your attitude.
And willing to learn.
Yeah, willing to learn.
We all have parents that say they know what they're doing, or I don't need to read a book, I don't need to watch YouTube or anything like that. And you're straight up, you're fucking wrong.
Right.
Every day you should be reading, learning articles, listening to people above you, how they did it. Older people are full of knowledge. Full of knowledge.
Right. And I can tell you right now, that you're going to be looking at this video, you think, oh, it's just a bunch of two idiots talking behind a microphone who bought a camera and a couple mics, and now think that they can tell the whole Millennial Nation what to think and what to do. We're not going to do that. We're going to sit here and we're going to tell you information that we've learned across our life, and information that we're still going to gain and pass off and on to you. And maybe you're at the bottom like we were when you're a mover and you want to make yourself into something better, or maybe you want to start a company. I started a company a long time ago and it didn't work out. It failed miserably. I have to take that. I learned from it, but I learned from it and I know what to do next time. So I can learn from my mistakes. I can try and fail and learn from it, or not do anything at all. You're just going to sit at home. You're going to sit at home and do nothing all day. No, that's what we don't want. We want people to get more motivated within the millennial class. So, moving on, I think we touched on a lot of things here. We made a very good front for you to look at to see what we are, who we are individually, and what this show is going to be about. And it's going to be awesome. You're going to be listening to not just information, boring shit about how to do finances, but we're also going to talk about interesting topics along the way. So I hope you keep on listening and
interact with us. Facebook,
right.
Twitter, website will be up in a couple months. Instagram, neither of us have it, but it's something we're going to learn.
Exactly. We have a lot of things coming up. Website's going to be a couple weeks down the road, maybe a few weeks. But right now we got Twitter, Facebook. It's called Millennial NAT, Millennial Nation for short. And then, like us, comment on us. What do you want to talk about? And any of the trolls, anything calling for violence or anything like that is going to be deleted right away. So.
And anything you need help with, we all bought houses, been out of jobs, we've both been laid off by the same company.
Yeah.
We're all just like you, nothing different. We all have bills to pay, sometimes barely pay them if we pay them, stuff like that. We want to help our generation realize that just because right now we are screwed in the future doesn't mean it's going to stay like that, and it is our responsibility to come up with solutions, not just let our parents do everything for us, because that's just going to end real
A lot of
soon.
people are caught up in it.
And a lot of people are going to be screwed, and we're still going to have to pay for it. It's going to be my tax, my pay for you.
We got to pick it up. We got to pick up the slack, whether people like it or not. We have to pick up the slack because there's so many people out there that aren't willing to do anything at all. And if you want to live in a place like we do now, we're going to have to pick up the slack. That's all there is to it. So.
And this is the place where you're going to come, because there is a good percentage of millennials, hopefully like you, that are watching this, that want to do more, want to become more, that don't just say, I'll get a degree that you'll never fucking use like I did, and then you're like, I need to find something else. Day by day, life isn't all about that. Just paying bills, working your 8 to 10 hours, going home, watching your Netflix, doing nothing. It's more about, getting out there and having more. I don't want to drive an old pickup truck for the rest of my life. I don't want a Lamborghini, but I love to have a nice Mustang Challenger, something that's just badass. Now you get to say, it's mine, I earned this, my daddy didn't buy this shit because I went to Harvard, and now I'm going to suck on his titty for the rest of his life. That shit just isn't my style.
So anyways, that was good. I like this. I think we're going to close this one out.
Yep.
See you next time.
Thanks, guys.